It is now the comings of winter. Snow falls on a daily basis in the city of in the city. I was going to say the city of Valkyria. Valkyria is not a city; it is a continent. In the city, snow falls ever lightly, turning the once bustling city with bright lights into a winter wonderland. You will, having completed your first really big assignment about 2 months ago, have continued to work for the LED investigation and or LED agency. So you all had a homework assignment that I gave you, and I'm going to pick on Spoon first. Spoon,
Yay!
what have you been up to the last 2 months?
Well, the first time we did our missions, it was all went really well, but my gadgets didn't do anything. I didn't really get to use them. The most use I got out of any of them was my nunchucks, which is two lead pipes tied together with a chain. So Boone has been really leaning into his more creative side the last couple of months. He's got a giant knapsack that seems to expand ever growingly now, filled with garbage for different potential things that he could build. He's got a couple of really useful new inventions that he's designed specifically for the job, including a lightless torch and a couple other things. And he's been doing great. He used a lot of his money to just buy trash from scrapyards from when we got paid, and that's what he's pretty much been up to. He's been looking forward to the next assignment because after a while it gets pretty boring.
You've had smaller assignments. It's mainly things like, can you find my cat? Can you find this missing item? Can you spy on this particular person for me? Yada, yada, yada. You know, smaller jobs, but nothing really big. Nothing to kind of metaphorically sink your teeth into at
Well, the
this time.
hardest part about jobs like that is not eating the cats when you find them.
Wait, what?
I mean, yeah, he's small time stuff. I can't wait to graduate to something big again.
God damn it, Spoon. Uh, I keep forgetting goblin. A goblin.
Goblin.
Just goblin things.
Man's got to eat.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Eat after the job's over.
That's what I've been doing, Bevel. I didn't say I ate any of them. I said I had to resist.
We're all very proud of you and are happy that you have not been amended by HR recently.
I appreciate your commemoration. It's been very hard.
I'm Spoon. I'm not like other goblins. Oh, fuck. And speaking of Bevel, what have you been doing the last 2 months?
Bevel, after seeing his colleagues provide everyone, of course, their unique skills towards investigation, he has taken his medical training to heart, but in addition to, he has begun to broaden himself into more categories. He's start to broaden his the skills he brings to the table, to his knowledge, into more than just medical expertise. He wants to, just like Theo did, for provide be that spark of intelligence, that knowledge for, as we just dealt with, the arcane and occult. The biggest client being like, oh, something he not unprepared for, but unable to further contribute other than his focused education, his focused studies. He is trying to broaden himself so as to be more adept, more useful as a whole, in addition as so he's very much looking into like more schooling, more additional work in the library, trying to expand out and add just the doctor that he knows he is, but also the team that we all rely upon. If that.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. And lastly, Roth, what have you been doing the last 2 months?
I have been being a good citizen, an upstanding citizen, by gambling. very upstanding
Yeah.
citizen by spending some time
Turn
when
you.
I'm not on assignments, doing the important task of wasting my money and trying to get more money, sometimes winning, sometimes not, more than often not, and then just after that, just trying to take more odd jobs. I have been focusing more on my physical self by doing all these odd jobs, all these searching around and investigations to not lose the edge in terms of like actual footwork. Because while everyone else has expertise in, for example, medical stuff, and then you got Spoon with his inventions, my expertise is always in just actual footwork, doing all the traveling and looking around.
Excellent. Your other companions, Xavius, Theo, and Veyro, have also been on various tasks, but they have kind of split off from the rest of you at this time and have been given other assignments in particular as well. But currently today, you find yourselves back into the office of the LED detective, to which you all find yourselves sitting there doing paperwork on your latest investigation. As you do, one of the newer secretaries, funny enough, they are a male orc has also recently been hired. Kind of lanky for an orc, tall still, with a lighter green shade skin. Some believe that he's actually a half orc and that he might have some elven blood in him, but he will neither confirm or he has neither confirmed or denied such inquiries. In kind of lifting up the glasses that hang from his nose and through his black hair, he kind of walks in, kind of looking at you, seeing that you three are the ones available. And as he does, like, hi guys. So the higher ups has kind of told me that you all are kind of free today, right? You don't have anything to do.
I'm free as hell.
Nothing today. Yes.
If there's an assignment, I'm down.
You might have an assignment today. Someone said they're coming in to kind of visit you guys. I don't know what's up with that.
Spoon is kind of set up because our captain is a full orc, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spoon has set up this whole scenario in his head that the new receptionist and the captain are secretly dating. And so when he says like somebody mentioned, you see like Spoon kind of just get a smirk across his face because oh, I bet somebody did say that.
Confirm or deny.
What's this guy's name?
It's a lord. It's a lord. He kind of holds out the paper, kind of reading it. A Lord Archibald. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I remember that. You guys remember that guy?
She bowed.
Archibald.
Oh,
The guy with the wife.
That
Yeah.
guy.
Well, the
Well-
guy with the wives, plural.
Yeah.
Why are you so nervous about him? I mean, yeah, he's a wealthy, influential individual of the town, but why are you so nervous that he would be coming to visit us? What do you know something that we do not about his arrival?
Oh no, I'm not nervous. I'm just saying that they're gonna be in here and they're I don't know if they're asking for a job, whatever. I'm just letting you know.
Great. We shall anticipate his arrival.
Awesome. Excuse me, I gotta go back to the office. I think the boss is calling me. And he just kind of scurries off to the boss's office.
I bet she's calling him. Hey, you
Yeah,
guys
for
want
some sort.
coffee?
Yeah, I'll take one.
No, I'm
All right.
good. Thank you, though, Spoon. Appreciate
What
it.
about tea? You want tea?
Sure, Spoon. Go ahead and whip up a batch.
I got you, buddy. Spoon will just make some drinks in preparation of Archibald's arrival.
How does he make the drinks? I'm curious. Is
He's
he
got a stool that he drags around the entire office to get up to the high surfaces. It's called a spoon stool.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And does he just make like regular tea and coffee, or does he throw anything interesting in there?
No. His food is relatively normal. He doesn't make he has the garbage. He's tried it, and food doesn't work.
Fair enough. I figured that would be a legitimate question, so I had to inquire.
It was.
So, as you make this tea and coffee, eventually the doors to the LED agency does open, and standing there, you see the familiar face of Lord Archibald Blackthorn, the interesting, uh, regal individual who you had assisted in your last case in the haunting of Blackthorn Manor. You had investigated their manor specifically for specific types of hauntings, as Lord Archibald had gone missing for about a week. And you did find him among various other bits of information considering the complexity of the case. You also see another individual right next to him, kind of saddled right next to him. A woman let's see, she is of human descent with long brown hair kind of pulled up into a bun. Almost hazel eyes looking back at you, and you realize this is Evelyn. She has made a return, and she kind of hangs on Archibald's arm, all smiles as she does.
Oh, good.
Quaint. Jeez.
To be fair, she wasn't the one trying to kill you. It was Lady Genevieve.
That is
Yes.
fair. That's 100% fair.
That has big. That wasn't me. It was Patricia Energy.
But you have been given a report. Apparently, Lady Genevieve / Evelyn has been going to therapy along with Lord Archibald, and you've gotten a report that Lady Genevieve is no longer violent, though she does tend to get a little hostile sometimes. But she no longer tries to kill anybody out of fits of rage of jealousy, so that's good news.
Yay!
Progress is progress, the way I see it.
Well, you know what? Rome wasn't
Well,
built in a day. Nonetheless.
At least the problem has been acknowledged and addressed.
Yeah. So they both walk in, seeing you three at your desks, and Lord Archibald just kind of raised a hand, like in excitement, like, well, it's different, my old friends, Spoon, Roth, and Bevel, if I remember correctly.
Greetings, Lord Archibald. Yes. Today it is the three of us.
Oh, Archie's fine. You can call me Archie. We're friends for now. We're practically friends.
I hear all the stuff has been going well with Evelyn, so congratulations. Hey, don't feel too bad because Theo walks around and he's super mad all the time and he's great.
Well, she no longer wants to kill me, so that's progress, and I guess she's kind of accepted she has an, alter ego. He kind of looks over to Evelyn as she kind of smirks. We've managed so far. She's resting at this point. It's been a long day for her. We just got out of therapy not too long ago.
Great. Happy wife, happy life, they say.
Well, that goes double for Archie here, but you work with what you have.
Yeah, happy spouse, happy house.
I have not heard that one before. Though in this case it's spouses, not spouse. But you know.
But I don't think you came to visit us for the pleasantries, so what's going on?
Very well. Let's get right down to business then. It's part pleasure, part business. Recently, there has been a carnival that has been in town. Usually it's for the elites or the higher class of society.
Mm-hmm.
However, recently I have gotten reports, the ringleader of this carnival has gotten reports of accidents happening around their circus, their carnival, and being of word of mouth and hearing of a possible big mystery, I figured it'd be, good for yours and the agency's reputation to perhaps take on a case to help this ringleader perhaps solve why some of these incidences are taking.
Ooh, my lord, you gift us with such a treat.
Oh,
Yes.
please stop the my lord part. I insist. Just call me Archie.
My apologies. I'm just very excited for the recommendation, I guess is what the right word for it. I know I would be excited to pick up the case and mystery of Carnival Carnage.
Carnival mystery?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. I guess Spoon is in an agreement.
What
Sounds
about
good.
you? All right. We have the approval of Mr. Roth as well. Excellent. The next, the carnival is going continuously through the next few days now. But one of the grand performances should be on tomorrow. If you would be so kind to join me and or Evelyn or Lady Genevieve, if you would like to join us for this performance, and in turn meet the ringleader who is in charge to kind of inquire further about this.
Sounds awesome.
Yes, 1,000 times yes. I can't even count to 1,000, but 1,000 times yes.
Sounds
Excellent.
interesting.
Perfect. Well, do prepare. Be sure to find your finest garb, and I will meet you on Elm Street, where you will find the entrance to the carnival, and I will go ahead and make sure to get you in.
Awesome. That sounds like an amazing arrangement, Archie.
Perfect. Oh well, I am a little busy. I just want to drop by and offer this to you. We do have a bit of a date, but I will see you all then. Do take care. And with that, he will turn around and walk out of the LED.
Well then.
Wow, we get to do a carnival mystery. That's huge. That's gonna be look real good on the resume.
I can put the suit on the LEDs tab, right?
What was the question?
If I can put the suit on the agency's tab, because I don't want to waste money. I'm buying a new suit.
I'll buy a new suit, appropriate amount of clothing that I can afford. I,
Oh
I do.
no, Spoon. Why,
I'm so mad.
please?
I think it's great.
Bad.
What are you talking about?
We're gonna have the best investigation. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Nobody does investigations like me.
For that, if they do join, they must also now be a goblin. It's in writing.
They do.
It has been spoken.
I let her know.
Okay, good.
You might have just sunk all chances of her joining though, because she only plays cute characters.
Goblins can be cute. What are you talking about? Spoon is
Make a cute
adorable.
goblin.
Spoon is adorable. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Have you
You know
ever
what, that's-
have you never watched Honey Goblin VTuber? Freaking adorable.
Exactly.
Honey
See,
goblin.
look it up. Look it up.
She's so cute.
Honey Goblin, shout out, cutest goblin ever. Or was I?
We need fancy clothing.
Fancy. Thank you. I got sidetracked there. I started thinking of Honey Goblin. I was like, Anyways,
Honey goblin.
listen, she is cute. Okay. Anyways,
Okay, I'm not arguing that.
the clothes will be on the LEDs tab because they are considered a business expense, since this is for a investigation. So you all will be able to get new digs. This, I believe, is the correct terminology for that. So here comes the fun part. This gets fun. It is now in the middle of winter. It's getting there. So if you're gonna get new digs, what do they look like? We're gonna start with Roth.
Should have prepared a suit picture for this. Let's see here. I'm going for like a classic, black and like the classic tuxedo kind of look because I'm 100% trying taking advantage of like business expenses by getting a normal tuxedo on. and probably putting on like a overcoat with like fur lining on it.
Okay. All right. I was about to say
Brown overcoat.
it's cold, my dude. You want something warm, but yeah, like a nice overcoat with fur lining. Okay, that works. Maybe like some nice dress boots or something. Okay, I see
Yeah,
it.
dress boots.
Okay. What about you, Bevel?
I know exactly what it should look like. It is actually a suit my actual dad has. I will find you a picture. It's also wool. It is extremely comfortable in the cold weather. It's like a gray woolen coat with. And Dad always does something nice. Um, suit as well on top, but it's like an ensemble. I will find it as fast as I can.
Okay,
Maybe I
just
just noticed it. Wool over cout. Cout, COAT, because I can spell.
and then what about you, Spoon? What?
I have graduated into it. I wear a suit all the time now, even when it's hot. But I have graduated. Now I have a nice vest that I got like an all blue suit. I got a nice vest. The overcoat is not pictured in the picture I'm about to send, but picture just he got full trench coat, so it goes all the way down to his ankles, and it's fur lined around the bottom and neck line, as well as the little patels that fold down in the front are also fur lined around the edges. But I got updated art for Spoon.
I'm so happy.
This is pretty much from Peaky Blinders, but this is the suit that I would imagine I would personally want to wear anyway.
Nice.
That is the suit. I wish I had that suit, to be honest.
Good suit. It's a good suit.
Yeah, it's good.
Also, all of the belts and gadgets pictured also adjust in length to fit the coat when he's wearing it.
Nice. So
And with any 1920s gangster, there's plenty of room for a gun.
so
Hell yeah.
Spoon, when he has the coat on, he looks more like the merchant from Resident Evil 4 than anything.
Oh,
What are you
yeah.
telling me?
buying?
In
What
all
are you
things
selling?
except the face, yes.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Except he throws it open and there's just a bunch of rusty old metal and plastic.
There
It
we
works,
go.
it works.
You need an empty juice jug? I got you.
Oh, shit. All right. So, getting the new digs, you managed to go ahead. And unless there's anything else you would like to do before heading off the next day, anything?
My kits are filled as much as they can. Healers, stow that.
The only thing that I'm going to do in preparation to the carnival mission is he's going to take out his nunchucks and he's going to take out 2 different color plastic ribbons that he found in the garbage and he's going to wrap each one to look like candy cane almost. Striping.
Yeah, I have stowed away the things I'm not carrying with me. So that is what I've got.
Perfect. Perfect, both of you. That's
Yeah, let's not walk into an carnival armed with a freaking saber. No thanks.
But since I use knives, I can easily just hide those in my coat. I'm gonna grab a couple of lockpicks and go to the very important task of enjoying my freaking wine before I go. That is very crucial to preparation.
Didn't you guys steal wine from your last mission?
Maybe.
No. It was given. It was.
Oh, it's
strong-
given.
it
Oh,
was
okay,
It was
given.
offered. It was offered.
There we go. Thank you for backing me up.
Yes, the offered high-class wine that is like 100 gold a bottle. Yes, that wine.
I mean, you shouldn't just left it. You shouldn't have just left it there. Honestly, in my defense, it was out in the open.
But talking to the man barricaded behind every aspect of junk in the basement. But yes,
He doesn't have to know.
to be fair, I'm sure you could spare a bottle.
Oh, you did a bottle? What kind?
Spoon probably wants the bottle when you're done drinking, so just be ready for that.
Sure.
I got you, little
Essentially-
buddy.
Spoon's got a new pair of goggles, which I guarantee are made from the bottoms of wine glasses that he's taken from Roth.
There's always a method to the madness.
Always.
The picture even has different colored glass, so you know what? Hell yeah.
Literally.
It actually does.
That is accurate. So
Ooh,
accurate.
a bomber jacket.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
100% taking advantage of the.
And when I said Hannibal, did you ever grow up watching the A-Team? Hannibal was the charismatic cigar smoking, beer and wine and alcohol drinking, whiskey snorting face of the party.
It's been so long since I watched the A-Team, so my first thought was the
Silence of the
cannibal.
Lambs, yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
was mine
know.
too.
I know. That's why I wanted to go ahead and iterate. Not that Hannibal, the Hannibal leader of the A team.
Can I be Mr. T?
Yes, you can be.
100%. You can be
Mr. T was an engineer and a pilot. Yes, you can be Mr. T.
100%.
Oh my god. This is
Mr. T was legit the engineer, and actually
Pity the fool.
the other guy was the pilot. What's his name? I can't remember his name. He was kind of crazy. But Mr. Booker T, Booker, not Booker T, Mr. T.
That's the wrestler.
That's a different T.
T. Washington.
Mr. T was legit the engineer of the team. He could fix stuff.
Fix stuff all the time.
Five-time world-class investigator. I'm joking.
I pity the fool.
We have the team.
We have the I team, the investigator team. No.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it.
Okay.
For now, we're going to be
Work in progress.
entertained and introduced.
All right. As you go ahead and wait by the entrance of the carnival, eventually, coming up in a very large and very almost regal-looking buggy, drove by two horses. Again, very regal horses. You could definitely tell they are well trained. Stops right in front of the carnival entrance, which you do find to be very, how to say, usually when you think of a carnival, you think massive, like, haphazard tents, kind of put together stalls. This is that, but fancy, and that the tents look pristine. The stalls, as you kind of look past the entrance, are perfectly lined up with careful decorations to outline exactly what the stall is for, either for carnival food or entertainment. The people that walk the cobbled streets, cobbled alleyways, I should say, of the carnival are dressed in regal uniform or regal attire. There are ladies wearing fanciful dresses and gentlemen wearing handsome suits to go with the atmosphere of the carnival. Magical lights seem to flutter across, illuminating the alleyways of each individual way through the carnival, making sure that bright lights lets those see where they're going. It's quite a sight from what you would normally see at your more quote-unquote mundane carnival. But as the individual steps out from this buggy, you will see Lord Archibald stepping out, and on the opposite side, opposite up from last time, you see Lady Genevieve, the elven woman, in a regal-looking dress, her hair let down this time, in curls, blonde curls, walking out, her arm very politely around Lord Archibald. As they kind of walk up to you, she looks at all three of you and kind of just narrows her brow. Doesn't say anything rude per se, but you can tell there's a slight air of hostility around her still. But she isn't trying to kill you, at least. Lord Archibald, kind of sensing the instant sort of spark of tension in the air, looks at all three of you like, easy there, my lady. Just don't worry. They're good people. Welcome, my friends, to the. I had the name of it, the Faylight Festival. It's the carnival that comes around once a year around this town, and I thought you'd want to experience yourself. Take in the sights, the sounds, the various entertainment that it has to offer, and the main event should be on in about 30 minutes or so. So we should have some time to kind of take in the sights before we go ahead and have to sit down and watch that for a while, and we will be introduced to the ringleader proper right after. They wanted me to let you go ahead and see all the sights before talking business.
Do they have elephant ears here? I know this place is so fancy. I think those things are literally gilded with actual gold, the Teds. But do they have elephant ears here? I wanted an elephant ear so bad. I've never had one.
I believe they do have elephant ears here.
Bevel, can we get elephant ears?
I don't see why not.
Yes!
We're here to enjoy. We won't be able to do. Well, might be. We will be on the job after the show.
I mean, I'm going to be keeping a sharp eye out while I'm over there, trust me.
Well, let's go ahead and get some food and fancy drink, and then we can make our way to the main tent. Shall we? And he kind of motions towards the entrance. That is heavily guarded, by the way. There are 3 large individuals covering this rather small entrance, obviously made to kind of make sure that it's small so everybody trying to go in and out illegally is caught. The carnival is surrounded by a very tall wall, about 30 feet high, as it were. But as you kind of make your way through with the presence of Lord Archibald, he kind of waves to the guards. The guards kind of give him a nod, letting you through into this carnival. As you make your way in, it's like the whole air about, the air in general just changes. While you had that almost smoggy air to the city, kind of lingering about. This one almost has a sweet smell to it. The fragrance of popcorn and fine wine kind of lingers on the air. Cotton candy right next to when you enter is being made by four younger individuals, as it's handed out almost freely. And things like the normal carnival fare, like hot dogs and various other things that you would find. So it escapes me at the moment. Hot dogs, pizza. Obviously, pizza's not really for the adults. It usually goes to the kids. As the adults don't want to mess up their clothes, they worry about that. But the kids are munching down on pizza and hot dogs. There's more fanciful treats like various well-made pastries, and there are things like candied apples and the like as well. As you walk through, anything that your character would look for specifically in terms of entertainment or food stuff, anything like that?
Entertainment? Yes. Test of dexterity.
I was actually thinking the same thing.
The carnival games that you don't necessarily win.
Yes.
Yes, they're all over the place, because of course they are. There is a dunk tank. If you can dunk the individual, which seems to be an elven fellow in what looks to be like a wetsuit and a snorkel, sits on a platform, kind of yelling at various people, come on, I'll try and dunk me and win a prize. If not, well, at least you tried. There's one where you have to knock down the pins. There's one there, there's the strength, the name escapes me again.
Talking like where you hit the bell.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hell yeah.
There's a ring toss. There's also one where you have to try and cross a ladder from the start from one side to the other without falling. There's that one as well, otherwise you will fall in water. And the general area is warm, where outside is cold and filled with snow. This has no snow in it and is very warm, so you can kind of like take off your coats and not really be bothered. It's almost like it's magically enchanted to keep you just the right temperature. Well, yeah. What would your character like to do?
Where you going, Bevel?
Such a chilly day. I would like to see what sort of person braves themselves in the dunk tank.
Yes. So as you go ahead and walk over to the dunk tank, you kind of see a grin on this elven gentleman's face as he sits on his platform, as the one kind of overseeing the actual throwing of the. It looks like almost like a beanbag. He takes a cane that he holds with and kind of takes off his hat, kind of rubbing his handlebar mustache, and kind of uses his cane to point at the button. All right, young man, 3 tries max. You go ahead, swing, and throw the beanbag at the button there. You hit the button, you dunk the gentleman, and you win a prize. Simple, simple, simple. What say you? Are you in or are you out? Are you going to be brave or a coward?
I'll give it a shot, sure.
All right, we chose a brave gentleman. Make sure you put a little bit of strength in there. Button, it has to be hit right on the nose. Make sure it's pushed with the beanbag. All right, here's your beanbag. You got 3 tries, just 3 tries. Go ahead and give it a shot. And I need you to make me a ranged attack.
Give him a swim, Bevel.
How do you do just arranged it?
Whatever your ranged attack modifier is, you roll a d20 and add that.
Okay. This plus 8. Okay. No. Plus 8.
Then after you do that, roll damage for him. Just 1d4 plus whatever your modifier is.
Be 16.
16? 16 will hit. Now roll me 1d4 plus whatever your attack modifier is.
So 6 total.
6 total. You go ahead and throw the beanbag, and it looks like it hits the button, but as it kind of falls to the ground, you see that the man does not get dunked. To which the man looks at the elven gentleman sitting there, kind of smirks, as the gentleman kind of running the game is like, "Oh, too bad, so sad. But 2 more tries. Maybe a harder swing."
While he's like preparing, can I do like some kind of check to see if there's a good spot for him to maybe like give him a sneak attack bonus or something?
Make me a perception check.
All right. Is this perception? There it is.
Welcome back.
Are you rolling?
No, the Bevel has chosen to participate in 20, just exactly what you needed. You realize, Spoon, as you look at the button, it's actually a little tilted. Kind of tilted down. So if someone were to hit it right on the mark, it would actually not actually push the button. They would actually have to aim a little high, just kind of hit the button right at the top, towards the top of the button, to actually make the button be pushed.
Bevel.
Yes, Spoon.
I make junk stuff all the time. That thing's got the unevenness of a junk button. Aim a little bit higher.
I was just about to convey the expert tech. Seemed that the color gains might be fishy. Thank you for your advice. I will try my best.
I believe in you.
Okay.
17 plus 8 is 25.
25. Oh, that's a crit there. Okay, perfect. That just hits to a crit level. Go ahead and roll me the same amount of damage, and then tell me what it is doubled. +2.
Oh yeah, that +2.
So it would be 3 plus 4 dex. Because I'm a thief, I add my dex to range damage. So 7 times 2 is 14, plus my attack. Where are you at, Mr. Attack? It is +3. So what I say? 3 plus 4, 7, 14. Plus 3 is 14. Plus 3 is 17.
+2, so 19.
Sorry, +2.
That's over what you need. You need a 15 damage total to actually hit the button. So you go ahead, wind up the swing, and the 2 smiles of the individuals slowly start to fade as the beanbag goes through the air. Everything goes in slow motion as the Mr. Handlebar Mustache just slowly frowns deeper, and you see the one at the dunk tank, the cocky elven gentleman, goes from smiling to frowning to, and you just hear a no, as as you hit the button and splash, he lands into the water.
I go for the biggest high five a goblin can give.
I'll give it
I
like
just fell into the pit.
I'll give Spoon a high five, but it'll be like coming in low, like an uppercut. Like
He jumps.
I did it low, like an uppercut to reach you.
Oh,
Teamwork,
yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Bam.
The Mr. Handlebar Mustache Man will look over at you, kind of. He puts on a professional face, but you can see he's still a little upset. All right, you want a prize? You want a prize? Do you want a giant bear or do you want a giant lion?
I think a giant bear be something interesting to mess with people with Theodore, maybe.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so
We
proud
want
of
him a girlfriend.
No, not like that. We're gonna mess with clients. What are you talking about?
Oh, my bad. I got it.
you.
Or not, up to Theodore. But a giant bear, please.
Because I also wish to mess with Theodore. It is a giant white bear that you get.
Haha. And
Bigger than Theo.
I guess I'll do a little smirk. So nice playing games with you, Game Master. Give him a wink.
Move along. You're taking us face. Yes, you next. Kind of points to another individual up in line. As you carry off your prize.
Yes.
Archibald has been standing back, kind of chuckling this whole time. Even Lady Genevieve is smiling, looking a little amused.
You wanted professionals, Archie. Well, you know you got them.
Indeed, I did. That's impressive. I've been here for the last couple of days now, and I've not seen anybody dunk the overconfident individual there. So it's nice to see him get some karma finally, as the individual you mentioned, still in the wetsuit, kind of slips out of the pool and kind of back to the platform. He seems to be shivering a little bit after being
Did that guy a
dunked.
favor.
Orby magic can only go so far.
It's all right.
But Archibald kind of like slaps your back a little bit and congratulations, like, very well done. So we try something else. I think we have a little bit more time. I think we have enough time for one more.
Roth, do you want to try, Eddie?
Carnival computer games. What are there?
There are a number of carnival games as well as food stalls. You have enough time to visit one more place. Is there any particular game you would like to try? There's like a ring toss, there's a bridge crawl, there's the hammer no test of strength game, usual carnival fare, though made fancy like tenfold.
Anything with the darts in it?
There is a darts game.
We go there.
All right. As you go ahead and walk around, you do eventually see a smaller stall with a number of dartboards lined up. And as you kind of approach, you see a bored-looking, probably younger individual, maybe about 16, 17 years old, probably their first job. Seeing that someone's actually taken interest in the stall, he just kind of like gets up real quick. It's like, welcome to the darts game. Try your hand and your skill and other talents, and try and hit the targets and stuff, and win a prize. Yeah, that's it. What you wanna try?
Well, from the way that you're telling me, how could I not?
All right, just kind of like fist pump. All right, here's 3 darts. You just get 3 tries. You have to hit the bullseye. If you don't hit the bullseye, it's a constellation prize for you if you actually hit the target. So, wait me 1 second, and he's gonna pull a lever, and the targets will start moving. You get 3 shots. What you're gonna do is you're gonna roll a d20. You're gonna go ahead and add in your ranged attack modifier, and depending, there's a threshold in which you have to hit. If you hit the threshold to the specific, where you need to target, depends if you hit the bullseye or not. So, go ahead and do me just that. Go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your attack modifier, ranged attack modifier to be exact.
Yeah, kill those wooden targets. Make them suffer.
Your goblin is showing, Mr. Spoon.
I know. I will go fetch one of those elephant ears. I've had one of those before. They're super freaking delicious.
No, everybody's saying elephant ears. I do not know what you're talking about, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I'm
It's
completely
fried
clueless on
dough
that,
and
too.
cinnamon sugar. It's cinnamon sugar fried bread. All it is. It's very chewy and crispy, but cinnamon.
Are you talking
Sounds
about
like a
funnel cake?
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say, this sounds like a funnel cake.
Similar
It's
to
very similar. It's a lot more tough. It's just a solid chunk of dough that's been fried and smothered in cinnamon sugar.
here. I'm sending a picture of one right now.
Delicious.
They're so good.
They're chewy like bread is,
Oh.
but they still have the softness because it's fried. It's hot. It's
if you help
it's
me out
like
here,
the
I'm trying
best
to find
fair
my
food that you
modifier.
never see.
Can you put a picture into like the Discord for me so I can see what it looks like?
Yep, I'm grabbing a good one right now.
But as that's going on, Roth, go ahead and make that.
I'm just trying to find my modifier. I actually know how to reach that.
Is your dex plus? I think it's just your dex, right? Plus your
Yeah.
proficiency.
Want to get down?
Yep,
Should be.
Dex plus proficiency.
I'm glad you guys decided to do the carnival games because these were specifically made for you all. You know how to look at your sheet and kind of as a reminder.
A doctor I may be, but a rogue I am at heart.
And I think I'm playing my class perfectly, just looking at how they work and telling you guys how to win.
I was about to exactly like, hey, boom. What
Uh,
sort of shenanigery is happening here?
So Babel,
Well, the targets are spitting.
for you it'd be 4 plus I think you're an expert in perception, right? Yeah, so it's I think it would be a plus 9 for you.
You know, looking at my proficiencies, I have like 4 in dex and 4 in like short pull.
Okay, so it's 8 then.
Yeah.
18. You go ahead and just toss this dart, and you miss the bullseye by a couple inches, but you do manage to hit the target. The young man looks at you, kind of lets a whistle, like, "Oh, so close, mister, so close. You got 2 more tries."
I'm gonna try again. I want that bullseye.
While he's making this strike, I'd like to also, same thing, if you'll allow it, make a perception check to help him strategize.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
He can go ahead and make the roll still. Roth, I'll give you advice on the next one if I see anything. I don't think I do though.
So he kind of throws it again, and you still hit the target, but you don't hit the bullseye. And soon, as you're looking at it, as he throws the dart, your eye actually catches something. It looks like, as you're looking at it, as soon as he throws the dart, when the dart gets closer to the actual target, it's like the target moves a little faster than it was before.
I knew it. All right, Roth, come here.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You got one shot left, okay? I think the Barker or whatever the guy who runs the game is called stepping on a pedal or something when you throw it because the things are spinning faster as soon as you're about to hit it. So just throw where you think it's gonna be a second later instead of right where it is.
Sounds simple enough. I can
You
definitely
got
do
this.
You will get a +2 to your next roll, Roth.
That's literally a +10. Awesome. So Roth is gonna with the strategy in mind, he's gonna flip the dart in his hand like completely 100% more confident than before throwing it at the bullseye once more. And
Oh,
miss!
buddy, friend. Oh, that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The Barker
You
hurt
win
me.
some, you lose some.
Either by frustration or some other reason you're unsure of. You throw the dart, and you just kind of miss the target completely.
Things rigged.
You have no evidence of that, my friend. But tell you what, if you give me 5 gold, I'll let you have another 3 tries. To which
Whoa.
Archibald kind of steps up. I'll pay for him. And he sets down 5 gold for you.
Now I'm obligated to win this.
You still have the plus 10. Now you know. Go on and roll, my dude.
Okay. This one will be the one. This is the one.
Hey,
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
There it is.
That is the hit needed for the bullseye. It was a 20 I was looking for. So yeah, as on your first shot, with this renewed confidence and knowing that you have to hit it, you throw the dart and it lands right smack dab center onto the bullseye, to which the barker, the young gentleman, will just kind of frown, kind of looking at the dartboard, looking back at you, looking back at the dartboard, and then he says, "Double or nothing."
Ooh.
but what do we win back if we get double?
Yeah.
2 prizes?
I'll give you 3 prizes.
That's what for each of us.
So I kind of look back to the others, and I kind of asked them, "Do you want me to double it?"
Your test of skill, my friend. I think you should. Honestly, the ball's in your court.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Alright. You got 2 tries. Go for it.
Do I still get the plus 10?
You still get the plus 10.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Easy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dink,
25.
dink, dink.
You go ahead and you throw the next dart, and that dart, kind of like that, like Robin Hood, how he shoots the arrow and kind of splits the arrow in the center. Same thing. You throw the dart, and it splits the dart that was originally the center right into 2 as you hit the bullseye once more.
Spoon just leans over to Bevel. Remind me to never mess with Roth.
What goes on the table? I'm just the best.
The young gentleman will look completely dejected as you kind of manage to go ahead and outplay him in this game. He will kind of lean over and kind of look at you. Do you want each of each option?
Yeah. Let me get one of each.
He will hand you a giant zebra, a giant, what looks to be a giant chicken, and a giant owl bear.
Albert.
Okay. I'll happily take all of them. But I'll look over to Archibald, more specifically to Genevieve, and just offer her the first pick of one.
She is actually eyeing the owl bear intently.
So I held out the owlbear and just ask her, "You want one? You want this?" I'm not really one for these sort of plushies.
She'll be kind of like not always not the word. She'll just kind of shrug. Well, if you're offering, I guess I'll take the owl bear.
Roth just kind of hands it over to her, like with like a slight smile.
She just kind of grabs it. She's obviously trying to play it off like she doesn't give 2 shits, but she is gripping the owl bear with all intents and purposes, and you swear you see just a small smile as you pick it up.
Oh. Well, peace offering made, and I'll just give it to Bevel and Spoon. Make them choose between the other 2.
Boy,
I've got something. I've already got what I think is best.
Do you want another?
I want the chicken.
Okay, Spoon gets the chicken.
Yes.
If Bevel really doesn't want one, then Archie gets his own.
Archie gets the zebra.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. As you all go ahead and get your stuffed animals, you hear a ringing in the distance, to which Archie kind of smiles like, that's time for the main event. Let's hurry forth, and I have front row seats to this event, so come, let's go ahead and get a watch. And he will kind of fast walking towards a very large white tent in the distance.
That is where we go.
as you will kind of follow, he doesn't even hesitate as he gets to like the main entrance for a moment, and then turns off to the left as if he's going around the tent. Eventually, you see there's like almost like a back entrance to the tent, to which he kind of gives a wave to this large, imposing human figure, kind of dressed up in almost like a suit and tie. Uh, the figure doesn't even hesitate. He looks at Archibald, gives a nod, and then lets you the rest of you through as well. Uh, Probably expecting his arrival. Uh, as promised, Lord Archibald kind of gets you in before anybody else into the front row seats of what looks to be a number of different setup for like high rope acrobatics and other such stunts. Um, Soon, after everybody has taken their seats, you will hear a trumpet sound signaling the start of the event. To which, in the center, as magical spotlights hit, you will see a actually very again, the best way to describe it is a very handsome figure. A lady dressed in a almost like a basic suit and tie. She's elven with red hair and a ponytail, and with sharp blue eyes. Kind of look at the crowd. Freckles seem to dot her face, and as she kind of holds up her hand, wearing gloves on her hand, she starts to speak. To which she says, thank you, one and all, to coming to our marvelous circus. We're here to entertain and appease the crowds, and we have a wonderful show ready for display. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show as we watch our daring acrobatics fly through the air and entertain you to your heart's content. To which she will take a bow. The spotlights will fade out, pitching the tent in darkness for a few moments before lights seem to illuminate the tent as you watch, now replacing the elven woman almost like magic. You see various sorts of performers start to do various acts. You see clowns kind of rolling on large balls in a circular motion. You see a gentleman with what looks to be some sort of, not a whip, but almost like a long piece of cord in the center with the bear, as the bear starts doing various tricks like rolling and spinning, and also kind of rolling on a ball, kind of flying through hoops, and various other tricks. You see as the entertainers on the first act sort of finish, you watch as almost like various dancers, almost like in garb that is it's polite. It's very kid friendly, I should say. Is still in dancers attire as they dance around and kind of put on a show. Almost like it's telling a story as they kind of dance across the stage. And as they kind of do this, you can tell they're actually, in the process of dancing and putting on the show, they're actually setting up for the next sort of event, which is a high trapeze act. As you watch the show go on, you will watch as four individuals get onto these high rises as the tent is laid out towards the bottom. Honestly, as you know, meant to save anyone from a fall should they miss any sort of grab as a precautionary measure. After a few moments, as you're kind of watching this take place, is there any ways you're reacting, anything you're saying to each other or Lord Archibald as you're kind of watching this performance? If not, I will continue.
I think the only thing worth mentioning is any of the ones that are gimmicks. Spoon notices and points out to the group immediately.
Ooh.
It looks like that guy's walking across a high wire, but actually, if you look at his ankle, he's got a little bit of a line strapping it. So if he falls, he's fine, which is not as exciting.
As you watch Spoon, since you are watching that, make a perception check. As the next performance comes up, these 4 individuals, you watch as they're starting to kind of do these flips in the air, as there's these sort of swings that swing to and fro, as they're meant to have a space where each one has to catch each other.
Oh. 18.
18. You notice right away, they do not have those same safety precautions as the other ones did, as you spotted with the tightrope. They don't have those safety measures on them. So if they fall, they're falling to the net, for sure.
You see, you feel little goblin elbows go, this one's legit. This one's legit. This one's going to be good.
And as they're swinging through the air, you also notice something kind of off. As they've been swinging through the air for a while and are putting on an act, you watch as the other one of them is in the middle of starting to swing to the other, and as they jump to reach out, it almost looks like they freeze for a second, almost like paralyzed movement. And you notice this because you're specifically looking, and because of this, they miss the catch and they start to free fall.
Oh,
Everything goes in slow motion as they start to fall, but there's a net there. They'll be fine. They'll be safe. As soon as they hit the net, it's like they go through the net. You hear a snapping sound, as if the breaking of various ropes happen all at once, everything still in slow motion, before you hear another crack. The crack of multiple bones breaking as they hit the floor. And as you stare at this grim scene, the whole tent shocked in silence, you realize that this investigation may have gotten a lot more deadly, as we will stop our session there for today.
Woo! I missed you guys.
Me too.
yeah. Next week starts with an immediate sprint from Bevel to
Straight up.
attempt to first aid.
I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor.
I'm glad to have you guys back.